When God speaks to you, do you hold on to it or do you let fear, doubt, and circumstances cause you to forget? One question I've been sitting with is, am I a keeper of his word? When I was reading towards the end of Matthew, one of the things that stuck out to me was when Jesus was being crucified, most of the disciples scattered. They ran, but the Marys, for short, they stayed at the cross when it was dangerous. They stayed at the burial site when hope looked gone. And they were the first at the tomb when the angel appeared and said, He is not here, for he is risen, just as he said. Did you catch that? Just as he said. Jesus told all of them this would happen, but it seems like only the Marys actually believed it because their actions showed their faith. To keep God's word isn't just to hear it in the moment, it's to carry it with you, to cling to it when everything else looks impossible. The disciples heard Jesus say he would rise again, but they forgot when the pressure came. The Marys believed his word, so they stayed faithful even when it didn't make sense. And that's what being a keeper of his word looks like. Holding steadfast even when the world says it's over. So let me ask you, are you a keeper of his word? When God promises to provide, do you believe him even when the bills pile up? When he says he'll never leave nor forsake you, do you trust that in your loneliest moments? When he says he's working all things together for your good, do you cling to that when life feels like it's falling apart? Being a keeper of his word means we don't just highlight scriptures in our Bible, but we live like they are true because they are true. And just like the Marys, when you stay, when you believe, you'll be the first to see his promises fulfilled. So I don't know about you, but I want to be found keeping his word, not running in fear. So here's my challenge to you. The next time you feel shaken, instead of running to doubt or distractions, ask yourself, what has God already said about this? Then stand on that word because he is faithful to do just as he said.